I want you to think about it. They have to move themselves through the crowd of healed, rejoicing. When people get healed, they get happy. What's going on? These people are set free. Is it lawful to divorce one's wife for any cause? The last three words is really the question. The question is that can we divorce our wives? Jordan, go ahead and play 4 because this is the question. But verse 1 says, when a man takes a wife and marries her, if then he finds no favor in her eyes, because he has found some indecency in her, he can send her away. The question is, what is defined as no favor in her eyes? What is the indecency? Of Shammai said this, that the only reason you can divorce, according to that, is adultery. Sexual thought, Hillel, taught this. I'm going to read to you from William Barclay, because he says it better than I can remember. At this point, he says the Jewish rabbis were violently divided. And it was here that Jesus' questioners wished to involve him. Dinner. If she spoke to men in the streets, or she spoke disrespectfully to his parents in his presence. If she was a brawling woman whose voice could be heard in the house next door. Don't raise your hand if you've been worried about the neighbors here in the last fight you had. One of the rabbis even went to the length of saying that the phrase that she finds no favor is that if he came across a woman who he found more attractive and beautiful than her. You can imagine which camp came into favor in the day. The second. And that was their question to Jesus. Which school of thought was right? Jesus is going to take them further back. Before I put Barclay's book down, I do want to read to you something that I've rather enjoyed in his writings on this. The rabbis had sayings of the day in reference to wives. Rabbis had many sayings about unhappy marriages. Among those are this, that any man who has a bad wife will never go to hell because he's enduring it in this life. Amen? A bad wife is like a leprosy to her husband. What is the remedy? Let him divorce her, and he will be cured of his leprosy. It was even laid down, if a man has a bad wife, it is his religious duty to divorce her. Anyway, just a couple things I found fascinating. Let's get into